5 Unusual People in the World, Part 186. Hello everyone, I'm Keisha, and wish you all a new day full of joy. We all want to have a beautiful face to attract the eyes of those around, but a strange disease can destroy that dream of anyone, under any circumstances. Let's meet them through this video to know how lucky we are to have a normal body. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Jose Mestre. Jose Mestre is the saddest man on the planet, born in 1957 in Lisbon, Portugal. He has a facial tumor that weighs 12 pounds and is 6 inches in diameter. It makes him a man who literally lacks a face. At the age of 11, poor Jose began to suffer the terrible torment of a small 6-inch scar on his face, which later grew into tumors. Doctors think this is caused by a disorder in blood vessels and flesh tissues. Jose Mestre has taken the name, the man without a face, and has been known around the world since 2008. He refused to perform any kind of surgery due to his religion, Jehovah's Witness, which is against blood transfusion, making it impossible for him to perform the surgery. That is the reason why the tumor was getting bigger every day. Without timely intervention, he could die from not being able to breathe. It was not until early 2010 that Jose accepted the surgery, performed by Dr. McKay Kinnan. At the end of 2012, he gradually recovered, and it was not until January 2013 that he saw the true light for the first time. Number 4. Adriana Espino. Adriana Espino, born in 1998 from Chihuahua, Mexico, has an appearance that makes others startle when they see it, even many fear. He wanted to commit suicide many times because of his appearance. His life since childhood has been a sad story. His father, Adrian Espino, took his son to the hospital, where he was diagnosed with polycystic fibrosis, which causes certain bones to grow in random directions as the body grows. Doctors said there was no cure, and that his tumor would continue to grow over time. Initially, this tumor developed from a small bruise on the cheek when Adrian was 6 years old. Over time, he grew up and it was almost 7 pounds in weight. It greatly affected the airway and reduced his vision. This made him want to commit suicide many times, but then he thought about his family and stopped that stupid act. After consulting with doctors, the father and son traveled 1,000 miles to Mexico City for a high-risk surgery, performed by Dr. Laura Andrade Delgado. His tumor was so hard that they had to use a hammer and chisel to remove the 6x6 pounds from his face. The surgery was successful, but he still needed to perform a few more operations. Number 3. Emmanuel. Emmanuel had a very strange appearance, with a ball of flesh as big as a ball under his neck. At birth, Hero was normal and healthy, but after just 6 months, he developed a small pimple on his neck. Acne started to hurt, and he scratched it every day. The more he scratched it, the more inflamed and enlarged the acne became. The parents immediately took him to the hospital. The parents went to many hospitals to try to save the boy's life, but all in vain, as he was not treated for lack of money. Luckily, the hospital said it was just a non-cancerous tumor. Probably, the problem was never the disease, but the lack of money for the boy to be treated. Hero is brave enough and has the courage to wake up every day with the sole purpose of having a better future. That's why he never drops out of school. He attends school regularly and concentrates like any child. He dreams of one day becoming a doctor, even when these parents have no money. The charity, Afrimax, helped their family by calling for help from the community. They got help and were able to take Hero to the hospital. The boy was operated on, and the operation was performed successfully. He has returned to his normal life. Yeonhee. Yeonhee was born in 1984 in Korea. She appeared in a series of articles as well as Korean New Report because of her extremely strange appearance. her sagging face due to a shrink disease that made anyone curious. Doctors diagnosed her with neurofibromatosis, a genetic disease. Tintu Hyundai suffered from a shrink disease that severely affected her eyesight. By 13, Hyundai's eyes were completely blind, and by the age of 18, her face began to sag and large tumors appeared. Hyundai's condition was extremely serious. She could barely speak and could only type to communicate with others. Eating and living with her at that time was a torture. Because she couldn't eat like a normal person, Hyundai's body was getting thinner and thinner, weighing only 66 pounds. Despite such difficulties, she did not give up hope. Her brave attitude touched many people. However, in September 2018, Hyundai passed away from a traumatic brain injury during the recent rehabilitation surgery, along with the problem of excessive blood loss for a long time. Number 1. Omar Samad. Omar Samad, a boy born in 1999, comes from a poor village in Samnaga district, Jharkhand, west of Kolkata, India. A massive tumor weighing up to 10 pounds dominated the face. It covered the entire left half of his face, disfiguring his face. Omar Samad could not see, eat, or breathe normally. Doctors at the Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences in Kochi said the tumor was caused by a genetic defect called hyperparathyroidism jaw syndrome. This condition is reported to cause only small tumors on the jaw, and Omar's case is the largest ever reported maxillary tumor of its kind. It first grew in the upper jaw, then quickly grew into a foreign body weighing 10 pounds, reaching 7.9 inches in diameter. He was rarely allowed out of his house by his family because of a football-sized tumor on his face. Not only facing ridicule from people around, but Omar also experienced physical pain. He had trouble swallowing and speaking. His father died of malaria. His mother then abandoned him and his 2 younger brothers with his uncle. He couldn't make money because of his tumor. Because of this difficult situation, he also got free surgery. Doctors removed the external deformity in a 14-hour free surgery. He looks a lot better now and can return to his normal life. Those are extremely strange and pitiful people. They were born with a difference that makes society disparage, but they are strong enough to overcome. God will protect them. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you again.